Look, man. So here's the thing. Two guns.
Yes, sir.
We back, my nigga.
It's been a minute.
Damn, it ain't even been three seconds. I'm already cursed.
You want to start over?
Nah, fuck it.
Alright.
But welcome back to another So Here's the Thing podcast. I miss you, God.
Appreciate that. Miss everybody. Miss our people. Miss our little community.
Yeah. We left the community dry for a solid summer, which is not like us in the 5 years we've been running. Except for that one summer for the pandemic.
I ain't gonna lie, it's been more than a summer, bro.
That we stopped recording?
Yes.
Holy shit.
We had some technical difficulties on the last episode we tried earlier before the summer hit.
Oh yeah, we was trying a few things. They obviously failed. Not failed, they just, you know what I mean, room for improvement.
Yeah, so now we back. Got all of those things squared away.
Got all those things squared straight away.
Got
the vibes is right.
Yes, sir. I think at the top of the show we should probably address one or two things.
Yeah, I was gonna address everything. I just wanted to settle in. I haven't done this in a while, so I had to, you know what I mean, settle into the vibes, see what's going on. First things first, let's address our absence. Other than the technical difficulties, life really been lifing for the last few months for both of us.
Absolutely.
We had some deaths in the family. We had some moving arounds. Relationships were still sturdy, but everything was going on.
I mean, listen, I love you.
I love you too, bro, but I'm just saying, like, that amongst other things was what was going on. Anything else that you wanted to address?
Well, as far as our absence?
Yeah. Anything specific?
Nah, you know, life just been...
Lifing, bro.
Life been out here just raw dogging niggas with no Vaseline. It's been foul out here.
Nah, it's been
It's
foul,
been foul.
man. It has been foul. I didn't know if you had anything else to add to the foulness.
No. As far as our absence, that's it.
Okay. Some of y'all may see it's just two of us. Dre not here. Not saying he not part of the So Here's the Thing podcast universe. It's just life been really lifing for him as well. So he decided to take, you know what I mean, a step back. And because of that, because it's a trio, Two and I had to really sit down and, you know, put things into perspective, I would say, right?
Yeah,
put things into perspective.
Absolutely.
And he'll be back. Like, you know what I mean? He'll pop up. Well, that's what he told us.
Well, nah, my boy will make periodic drop-ins, you know. Definitely come make some appearances. I'm pretty sure he's gonna come through soon.
Yeah, for
to
sure.
Kind of like give y'all his perspective of, you know, why he took a step back from the being front facing. But he definitely still gonna be working with us behind the scenes.
Definitely still involved. My fault.
Absolutely. So yeah, we here.
My fault. I gotta get that water out of there. But yeah, aside from all of that, man, we luckily still have Frank behind the scenes with us, JP behind the scenes with us. The whole staff is still here. The group is still here, the core. And like I said, shout out to my boy Dre. Handle what you gotta handle, my boy. You know we love you here.
Absolutely.
Where we was at? Oh, you addressed the 101, 100, 101 already, right? Well, this is 101.
Hey, this is whatever it is. Look, man, we starting off fresh. Not season 2, but just the show gonna be a little different. This will be a new iteration of the show, especially with it being me and Stiz, Dolo. But we hope we can entertain y'all. We also want to take this time to apologize for 100 and 101. Like I said, we had a lot of technical difficulties we were trying to figure out and work through. So for those who did hear it, we appreciate you for listening. Sorry it wasn't to the quality you guys are used to. But we back. So don't worry about that. Those don't exist. We here now.
All right. So in the last 3 months that we've been gone, a lot of shit happened. We ain't gonna get into it. Y'all all seen what happened. Right now it's election season, so it's some mockery going on outside.
It's a lot of tomfoolery going on in the world right now.
And in usual, so here's the thing, fashion. We ain't gonna talk about none of that shit.
Absolutely not. Vote for who you want to vote for. Vote your interests, and
Good luck.
Good luck. that's how we roll.
Recently, them boys went to Paris and did what they were supposed to do.
Olympics?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Shout out to America. You know, time for China.
I know I asked you, but I want it on record now. What you think of this Noah Lyles situation?
I mean, listen.
'Cause I know we spoke.
What exactly are you asking me, particularly pertaining to it?
What is your take on him and his frolicking in the last couple days of the Olympics?
All right, here's what I'm gonna say. When Noah Lyles said what he said, while I understand that the best players in the world come to the NBA, so technically the best players in the world are in the NBA. So I understood the NBA's standpoint on it. Like, of course, we the best in the world, because so everybody in the world play here.
Yeah, best league in the world. Best
Absolutely.
tournament. Sorry,
But I also understood where he was coming from. He was coming from the stance of, yo, we competing on that. We compete. I compete on the world stage.
right.
I compete against every other country there is, and I bring home the gold, silver, bronze, whatever it is, I bring home. But when I say I'm the champion or I won on the world stage. So I understood where he was coming from. I understood both sides. It was what it was. And this year he ain't got nothing to say. He can't.
He gave it up too. Like he said, like, yo, shout out to them boys. They Olympic champions,
That's what I'm saying.
gold
Like,
medalists.
They went. They handled their business. They brung back the gold. You know, he brung back a gold, another gold.
Yeah, let's talk about that. So there's some controversy in his 100 meter race about, you know, him finishing literally by a foot. A split camera decision win. And he earned that. By the rules and by, if you done track before, he earned
I'm
that.
about to say, if you ever paid attention to any type of track races, that's not winning by like that is not uncommon.
It happens all the time, actually. Very often. Not really on the Olympic
On
stage
the
in the
Olympic
last
stage,
few
yeah.
years, because Usain Bolt been wilding.
Yeah, but
So
even
it's-
on the qualifying stage
but
and all
yeah.
that stuff like that, that's not an
Photo
uncommon
finish
thing.
is a thing. That's hence the name, right?
Yeah,
Immediately after that, he was popping his shit because he should. He won.
yep,
Then my man ran, what's that, the 200?
Yep.
Oh, yeah,
the
200,
200, which is his event.
which is his event, and got smoked. Not got smoked. I don't
Didn't
say
he
got
get
smoked.
bronze?
He got bronze. Which in his and because of the talking he was doing,
Yeah, bronze look bad when you talking crazy to everybody else.
Yeah.
Bronze in the
grand scheme
scheme of things is you the third best in the world.
in the world. so,
So-
like, I'll take. Matter of fact, I have a family member, Obadeli Thompson, that won bronze in that same 100 meter race in
For Barbados?
1996. Yeah,
Oh, that's what's up.
and I seen what the country did for him when he won bronze. So they shut the whole shit down. Shout out, cuz. So again, bronze is not a bad thing. For
Yeah.
him though, popping all that shit, coming out, jumping around, then to come in bronze is crazy. And then right after that,
I mean, all right, look, let me real quick. Is it that bad when you got a gold and a bronze? Like, if he just got all bronze, I could see people kicking his back in. He already won a gold, and then he won a bronze.
it's bad when it's your event though.
Yeah, but I don't think his thing. I think we know that because we actually pay attention to track.
Right.
I think most people know him as a track runner and know he won a gold and a bronze. I don't think people know what event he normally runs.
All right, but for those who know though, you agree that it does look bad that you won bronze in the shit. You went to Paris to
No
win the gold.
offense to anybody particular. I don't give a shit about Nova Lyles. I don't.
All right, so even better. Right after that, my man said he had COVID.
No. Right after that, he said he had COVID, and 16 hours later said he was done with COVID. That's the part that was crazy.
What you think of that?
All right, here's my thing.
Because I feel like, my fault. I
Go
just
ahead.
feel like you should just take your L's. Not your L's, you won. But take it and just,
Yeah, no, like that's the part I'm actually a little perturbed by.
Yeah.
Not the fact that he got the bronze, by the fact that he tried to make an excuse for having the bronze.
Yeah.
When he could have just been like, yo, I want to go and I want a bronze. I'm still up. I'm still him. But making an excuse saying you got COVID, first of all, let's bring it back. You ran other races with COVID, and didn't tell nobody.
Son,
Like
that's crazy.
I feel like that should be a bigger part of the story.
That's crazy work because you put the whole field in jeopardy at getting COVID. That's damn near a world offense.
I mean,
it's
Rudy
other
Gobert
countries
of track.
Word.
My man is wilding, but you know, whatever, man. He won. He got his thing. I do feel like it's some very sucker shit to use COVID now, especially when there were people who ran track. Shout out to Sha'Carri and what's her name from Jamaica?
Shelly Fraser Price.
Shout out to them who had some nonsense done to them.
Yes.
What I will say is, to be fair, should have been on time.
Should have been on time.
I'm gonna give the Olympic Committee that, but outside of that, making them wait 45 minutes.
Not even on time. They had to go all the way around some shit.
No, but the thing is, because they all when you stay on the thing, they all come at a certain time together, and they got there later.
Right.
So I understood the Olympic Committee's thing on that, but making them wait 45 minutes, making them walk around the whole thing, damn near an hour walk, not giving them time to warm up. Like, I understand why Shelly Ann decided not to run.
Respect.
I respect Sha'Carri for running either way.
And she did pretty good.
Yeah, did she come in second? She got silver, right?
Yes, she got silver in that race and because the St. Lucian girl smoked her. So she got silver in that race.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I saw that race. Warming up wasn't gonna help her. That girl from St. Lucia,
she was on a mission.
She was gonna win that.
That was destined.
Second was your destiny, despite what you believe.
She got silver in the 100 and got gold in the relay.
Yeah. So shout out to all of them.
Which makes sense because she made up for that silver.
Yeah.
But like you said, it ain't, from the looks of it ain't look like
she was gonna win that gold
in her cards.
Yeah, at all. Not for that. But again,
shout out for going.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So when
you get silver on a warm up is still good.
That's what I'm saying. So to go back to what I was saying, like about Noah Lyles, like just to see like there was some Olympic athletes who had some real things going on with them. For him to use COVID as an excuse was a little. But again,
in bad taste.
No offense, but fuck Noah Lyles. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really care about this man. Like, all congratulations to him, by the way. All like facts. Best of luck and health and whatever. But I genuinely don't give a shit about him.
Super facts. I don't think I got anything else on the Olympic front to talk about.
For the Olympics, I don't think we got nothing else to talk about. We won. America got tied with China for what, 60 or 40 gold medals?
40 gold tied.
40 gold apiece.
But we came out with 127 of them things, or 160 something of them things. We whatever it is, we got it.
We got the most medals in general.
Yeah.
So shout out to us.
Do you think it's foul that they introduced breakdancing in this one, and then the 28 Olympics that's coming to LA, they discontinued it?
I would have said it was foul if that shorty from Australia didn't go. Because had the event went successfully and not made a mockery of, then I'd have been like
entertainment.
Whatever. Had it been like a genuine event,
yeah,
and then they go, yeah, we see it was real competitive, it was real genuine, and then they cancel it, I'd feel away. But I don't feel bad for them going, what the hell is this? And then going, we're not doing this again.
I found out that
we're not doing this again.
I found out the other day that lady finessed her government to get there in the first place.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, listen, man,
what kind of that's how out of tune Australia is, that they ain't even vet that situation. Y'all can't send this person. This can't be your contribution to the world. Right?
Son, the funniest comment I seen about this was somebody from Australia said, yo, I'm from Australia. That's the best we got, bro.
Like, you ain't got to participate in this event. Because I ain't going to lie, she looked crazy.
She looked insane. Shout out to her, though. I'm always going to shout out the jukes. I shout out the scammers. She got it. She got away with that.
She got off with a good one. A nice little vacation for her husband.
Exactly. Now, granted,
all you got to do is go up there and be a mockery for your country for this one event.
She can now forever say she's an Olympic athlete.
Athlete, not champion.
She is never coming back again, though.
Hot take. Oh, nah. She fuck around and might have to move out of Australia. Or she can only live in Australia. But Hot take. I heard somebody saying I didn't get nobody from New York, the Bronx specifically, the culture to go. I feel like they would have got washed. Just over my like viewingship of breakdancing and dancing, choreographed dancing over the years, I feel like the Asian countries picked that style, that element of hip hop. They picked it up and took the baton and ran with it. I haven't seen, now granted, some of them niggas on the trains might have a leg up.
Yeah, but
they doing all that shit on a moving train.
Yeah, but that's not particularly breakdancing. Breakdancing is very specific, and like you said, the style of breakdancing, the whole genre of it, as far as dancing is concerned, America as a whole has kind of, I'm not saying people don't do it, but we've taken a step back from that and kind of progressed differently. Yeah. Whereas, because it was a trend that we started, I believe. I don't fact check me, I don't know, but I'm gonna say that because I'm from New York, so fuck the rest of y'all. But because it's a trend that we started, and the whole world kind of got onto late, they are like in their prime of it, like they're doing it. And listen, I'm not gonna say nothing about have you seen our table tennis team?
They all Koreans.
All Korean.
Yeah.
Ain't not one that sounds weird saying regular American, but you know what I mean.
Traditionally looking American.
Bro, we ain't got them to beat them. Say what you want.
And if we could do that, kicking our ass.
If we could do that, then hey, man.
Quiet as kept for gymnastics too. Like that's been predominantly the Asians and the Russians for a long time. Until Simone Biles started fucking shit up.
Oh, shout out to her, man. Knocking. How many more medals she won this one? 8 or some shit?
Man, she got like 8 more. Like 6 to 8 more.
She went crazy. I still don't know how that dude got her, but that ain't my business. Shout out to the Jukes, my G.
Yeah, you got you one. Keep that. Yeah. Jordan Childs, obviously the controversy with her. I don't know.
I don't know enough about it, so I
don't even know. But I was watching that shit, just rooting for America, because I don't know how y'all are judged. I don't know the point system. I just know that if you do one of them little flippy things and you land and then you move, you lose some points. I know that much. I seen a girl fall right off that balance beam shit. Hey, and she just got up and was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just finish my routine. But she knew she lost, and I knew she lost. And that's what's important.
Hey, winners win, losers lose, man. It is what it is.
And the traditionally American sports, we had like real white people there, i.e. beach volleyball, regular volleyball, surfing.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. The whites showed up for their events too.
I seen one black dude in the water. I thought it was weird. Not because
I'm sure we competed in like swimming and shit.
Yeah. Oh, no, we was there. The women's swimming team did their thing.
Listen, man. I never doubt us. I never doubt the whites in the sports for them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Send all the black guys for basketball and shit.
Yeah.
And then send the whites
for the white people.
All the water sports. Send the whites. We don't even gotta be. I don't. You know how some people get mad like, damn, y'all don't even got one black person on the team. I don't want to see a black person on the American swimming team. If I see a black person, I'm feeling away. I feel like we gonna lose.
Unless I know that black person is him.
Unless he that dude from the Montgomery Brawl that jumped in the water.
Shout out to my boy. He definitely could have got the 200.
Olympic swimming team.
My boy swam that, bro. He swam that shit in boots. And got up and delivered one of the most vicious ass whoopings of all history. Shout out to him. He just made a year for that the other day too.
Absolutely, man. I definitely, unless it's him, I don't want to see no blacks on the team.
Man, my man did that shit in boots, bro. But yeah, that's our Olympic review.
I hope we helped. I hope we informed y'all of something.
What else is going on that I wanted to talk to you about? I be saving these things. I talk to you every day.
For the most part, yeah.
For the most part, but it's just like certain shit I be really wanting to have on wax, because the conversations do be going left with us.
Oh yeah.
So me and my girl was talking the other day. Apparently, there's this thing going around. I only seen 2 stories, and I'm gonna tell you about them. Charging people to come to your weddings.
Oh, I saw that yesterday.
So which one you saw?
Some couple charged like $333.
All right, so let's start with that one, because that's the one that pissed me off the most.
Some mad people, and then they only like 60 people came.
Yeah, I did the math. They got back
20 bands. I did the math too.
Oh, you did the math?
I'm a real one.
You my
I
man.
did the math immediately.
You my man. 330. They did. Nah, I did the math. First off, what's your take on charging people to come to your wedding?
I don't know, because I don't know if it's a. I didn't do much research into the story. I just saw it and said I wouldn't have went. But my thing is, I don't know if it's like, hey, you have to pay to. All right, no. Let me say this: if they are charging, let's say they charging right, $330 a person. If they saying, hey, that counts as our wedding gift, y'all don't got to get us nothing else.
No, it did.
Then I'm not necessarily mad with that. The people who can afford to go can go, and the people who don't. I'm not necessarily mad at that. I wouldn't have went either way out of principle.
It's all for GP,
but
don't.
I'm not necessarily too mad about it. Yeah, that's it. I don't know.
So, all right. So, like I said, there's two stories that's making this circuit around the internet or whatever.
Is it you talking about the other one with the guy where he was like him and his wife charged like $450 or something like that?
Yeah. That one ain't really give no backstory to it. It was just we charged and everybody said no. And I, me personally, I agree with everyone who says no. Because if it were me, I'm also saying no. Not coming to your shit, bro. But because it's a wedding and we get few of those in our communities, if I was to consider it, I would be inclined to know what that 330 and that for whatever I'm paying, I'm inclined to know what that get me. Now, for the people in the 330 wedding, this is what they got. Fab performed. They get to go on the observatory deck on the world. I don't say the World Trade, the One World, whatever that shit, the new one. They get that. They get it's a 12-hour day, by the way. 12-hour day. They get custom uptowns. Obviously, food and all that shit's free. I'm missing something else. It was a gift. It was something
already
small.
I get it already. Like I said, I get it already, because like you giving out custom uptowns.
It was a coach bus. A private
so you
coach
getting transportation and all that
throughout the city. No, throughout the city. The wedding was at St. Patrick's Cathedral, right there on Fifth Ave. The big shit.
Yeah,
it was right there. That's it. You just get a bus. You still got to get to the meeting point of the bus.
No, I'm saying, but you get like some sort of transportation to
all of these things.
To all the things that you could do. Yeah. So, like I said, for that, I get it.
No.
Now, would I have still done it? No, I wouldn't have did it.
No.
But because my thing is, those are things you chose to have at your wedding. You didn't have to do none of that.
They had to do a damn thing.
Like,
here's my thing though.
Yeah.
Would you come to? Well, you can come to my wedding regardless. But would you go to a wedding if they say, "Yo, we flying you out. You're 330. You're 330 or whatever you fuck it, round it to 5. We flying you out to some remote island, let's say one of them Fifi Islands somewhere. We flying you out. Room and board is covered. Obviously, excursions, anything that we take place on or happens during the wedding or during that week of time. Is that if I get like my wedding's probably gonna be like a Thursday or Friday, so I'll fly you out the Tuesday to Sunday. Right?
Oh, I get what you're saying. Oh, but so whatever the charge is, let's say it's $500 to $1,000, but that's covering everything, including flight, food, everything
all inclusive. Now, if you decide to do some other shit outside of the package that I present,
that's on you.
You pay for that on your own.
Yeah, no,
but I'm giving you.
But that makes sense. But that's why I said the whole paying them for the wedding made sense in destination weddings.
Yeah.
Like because in destination weddings you gotta pay to get here and all of that anyway.
Yeah.
So you might as well
cutting some of the price for that.
Yeah, you might as well let me get a group that rate for all 100 of us.
Yeah.
And then
all be like, yo, kick back in 500.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like that's a good trade off, no?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
And I agree. Goes black. I agree that New York to some people, especially like in Nebraska or Idaho, or somewhere out there in the Midwest. So even on the West Coast, New York is a destination for them. So for us, the bias of y'all coming here for this shit is crazy.
I mean, I guess it's not the bias of y'all coming here, but it's more of the people they are from here, and the people they invited are also from here.
That's not the part that also threw me off.
It's not like they invited motherfuckers from California or something. Like everybody's from here.
I live here.
You ain't gonna charge me.
I ain't charge it
$330 to go somewhere I could get on the train for $290. That don't make no sense. Yeah, the train went up to $290 now.
Damn, bro.
That's that's your privilege showing right there. That nigga sounded surprised.
Nah, I don't know the fucking train. But the train, damn. They still got unlimited Metro cards?
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
But only monthly.
Okay.
Remember they used to have like the
2 week
weekly
shit?
and the 2 week. Now it's just monthly, I think.
Alright, whatever. Fuck it. Anyway, to come here to do that shit is crazy. I believe, and I think I'm gonna exercise this when my time comes, is I'm gonna charge, if I am gonna charge, I ain't really sold on that. Cause it's like some niggas I don't want paying. Like, I don't think my bridal party should pay.
You mean the groomsmen?
The grooms and the bridesmaids.
No, I think look, I
Bro,
think
y'all already gotta give bread up for the bachelor party and all that shit.
that's all fine and dandy. What I'm saying is this: I don't think that's unfair for you to present the option we just spoke about. Like, hey, I'm gonna get a head count of who's coming. I'm gonna go to a travel agent so I could get this group rate for this big ass group, and then like, yo, this is what you gotta, cause that then lowers the price for everybody included.
Right.
To be like, hey, look, for everybody it's gonna be $800. This gonna include your flight, all that. We all gonna be on. Then they go. That's how you can work shit out to be like, yo, we gonna get all on the same flight. We all gonna get on the bus to get transported from the airport.
Yeah.
Like that's how
you can work
like,
it out.
So I'm like, that's why I'm like, that wouldn't be a problem. Not to me, at least.
I get that too. Like, I won't hang my hat on, because in my mind, like I said, if I'm your groomsman, I know that I gotta, anything you want on that day, specifically on that day. If I'm your best man, I know I got more responsibilities than a lot of other niggas. So now I gotta organize a bachelor party, which really for us is just some strippers and a drunk night, and make sure that you get home to your wife to be.
Well, yeah.
And what's the point?
But yeah, but I don't know. Like, I'm not mad at that, because again, and my thoughts that I've been having concerning marriage as of late, where, like I said, I'm still in the air whether marriage is a thing. That concept is that's a whole other story, a whole other pod.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I do it, it probably would be a destination wedding, something like
definitely.
that, because it just makes sense. And I like the thing of the people who can afford to go can go.
That's another silver lining to those two people in there, those two couples, with the whole paying thing, because now you isolate who can come and who can't come. I won't necessarily say who fuck with you, who don't fuck with you, because I can fuck with you. I just don't. I ain't paying.
Yeah,
to come
some
to
people
you.
just ain't got it.
Yeah, but I understand that as a method. It's not saying that that's their thing, but I understand if that's their way of, identifying who's really there for them in their nuptials. I just know, like, me, it's Stiz, I'm not coming, bro. 3:30 to do this shit in New York, nigga. I could just meet you at the church.
I could go to Breezewood to go see Fab. I ain't gotta come to your wedding to go see this
nigga. That's a fact. Like, I'm cool. The Fab thing, the Uptowns, I also have Nike ID, my nigga. I can do that too, bro. Like,
I get the same Uptowns for $90.
Facts. And it's white ups with, like, it ain't even no crazy, like.
Oh, they got like their names on them.
Yeah, it's like.
Why would I want ups with y'all names on them?
Yeah, that would have been my way. There's one wear and they done anyway.
Yeah, they Uptowns. They white ups. Yes.
One wear and they cooked. So it's like, I gotta keep these.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's wild. But yeah. Another thing I wanted to ask you was, I've been seeing, like, people, this been a conversation I've been seeing. Say me and you, like, you go to this event. You ain't tell me that you was going to this event, but you went to the event. I happen to be invited to the same event, so I pop up. So now I see you. You see me. I give you £1. Yo, what up, boy? It's two. Me and you is our relationship, right? But then I leave. I don't tell you I left. I just leave. Do you feel away?
No, we ain't come together. Why would the fuck would I expect us to leave together?
Yeah, but my fault. I ain't paint this picture right. We at this event, but it's hostile in that event. Not for me. It's just hostile.
Like, it's just a hostile in general event?
Yeah, it's like them niggas is in there. We know who them niggas is.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody in specific. But shit could go left and shit could get up at any point. And because of that, the fact that we're in that event, our life is in danger.
Okay.
Because, again, bullets ain't got no name.
Yeah.
And shit could just go left.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing that, I see you in there dolo. I came dolo. Well, I came with 1 or 2. You got 1 or 2. I'd see you. We pound up. We chill for a little bit, but then I go back to what I was doing. You go back to what you was doing. Similar to that night when you invited me out, right? And then I just was like, yo, I'm out. And I left, but I ain't tell you I'm out. I just left, and then shit go left. You looking for me?
Yeah, but see, I wouldn't feel away, and I wouldn't be looking for you. The minute we stopped, like again, when we got there,
you won't be looking for me.
When we linked up, we gave a pound, you said.
Yeah.
Then we chilled for a little bit. You didn't leave yet, but we went our separate ways, right?
Yeah.
The minute we go our separate ways, I'm with my people, you with your people. Like,
what you mean you not looking for me?
Listen, what I'm saying is in the sense of you was like, yo, would I be mad you left? No, if shit go down, right? Once me and the people I'm with get out, of course I'm gonna hit you to be like, yo, you good?
Yeah.
But I'm not like, and you like, yo, I've been left. I'm in the crib. Why would I be tight? Like, I'm not looking for you to be ready for action once we went our separate ways. That's what I'm saying. Once we went our separate ways, even if we in the same spot, we are 2 separate entities. We are technically in 2 separate events.
Did you identify if the shit that was going left had anything to do with me?
Again, like I said, once I got out, my first call is, yo, you good? Where are you? Now, if you say, what I'm responding to your original statement, which was, would I be mad that you just left?
All right.
You tell me, nah, I'm home. I've been left. Or, nah, I left already. I've been left. Why the hell would I be mad? That don't make no sense.
I'd feel away.
For what?
Cause I'm like, nigga, shit just got real in here.
Yeah,
and I could have got out too. But my natural thing is, yo, my man's is in here somewhere. Let me investigate to make sure he not involved in the kerfuffle.
You right. What I'm gonna say is this though. How does you going into the shit help us? Like, let's say this shit bad. I'm dying. You come and die too. Now both of us dead for no ass reason. Where you could have got to, again, I'm not saying leave the premises. Get, like, let's say it's an event, inside event. Get outside.
All right.
Yo, let me check and see where 2 at before we slide. Oh, all right, cool. And then keep it pushing. But don't, like, I don't know. Like I said, for me, I wouldn't be mad. I could understand somebody who would be mad. Because I guess some people feel like, yo, you should go, like, actively look for that. But I'm thinking more of the sense of me going further into whatever the fuck is happening don't help either of us. Because now I'm walking into I don't know what.
Right.
Because even if you are in it and you in some shit, the shit just turned up, everybody run. Let's say we hear a gunshot. Let's say that's the thing. So now, when has it ever been in anybody we grew up with DNA to go, let's go toward the gunshot? Because it could be somebody I know.
Now, to be fair, we've been in that situation before.
And we both went away from the gunshots.
Because we knew where everybody was at, though.
Agreed.
The first thing we did was we didn't duck down, because what? But we made sure that the people we came with was accounted for.
But that's because we came
Except
together.
For one person who ended up having
being the nigga
gunshot.
that was getting shot at. I get it. But again, in that scenario, it's because we came together. We, again, in that scenario of us coming, or we go anywhere together, we got to make sure we lead together. I'm agreeing with that. But in that, we in 2 separate things. Like I said, I'm not going to leave the premises. I'm going to get somewhere safe, make sure the people I'm with, because I don't know if I'm with girls or whatever, you got to make sure everybody good. Once we good and we outside, yo, I remember Stiz was there earlier. Let me check on him, make sure he's straight. Now, if you don't answer, then I might be like, all right, let me go back in. Because now I got to make sure he not involved in whatever that is. But if you answer like, yo, I left, you left.
Am I right to feel away if you see my shorty in a venue and Then you see a kerfuffle go down, and then you just left. You ain't verify if my shorty was good or not. Am I right to feel away about that?
Yeah. I could be. I wouldn't necessarily feel away, but I could understand you having questions because I would do that.
Well, we spoke a few pods a while ago that your shorty is granted the same protections that your man's is granted.
Yeah, shorty and baby
Your
moms.
shorty, word. I ain't gonna lie, for you, yeah. But if Mike see my baby moms and then just leave.
Well, it clearly depends on your relationship with the person. But if I'm out and I see your child mom somewhere,
yeah, and
if I see your child mom anywhere, let's say nothing even go down,
just make sure she's straight.
I'm gonna go make sure she first and foremost know I'm here. Now, she could take that how she want to take that. It could be I'm here if you need anything. It could be I'm here, so don't wild out because I'm gonna tell this nigga.
Well, I have no involvement with my child's mom.
I don't give a fuck. That don't mean I'm not gonna tell you.
Wild out.
Just shit, even if y'all not together, don't be here going crazy.
Yeah. I could use that to my advantage.
I wasn't talking about for that. It's just more of a sense of, yo, you still smell your moms. Relax.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be out here again unless I see it on some I'm on vacation. I'm in Mexico or some shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you I saw her, but whatever she do is on her, brother. I can't.
I personally won't care. You know I won't care.
But that's what I'm saying. But I will let her know, make my presence known, and if some shit do go down, again, make sure the people I'm with is good, and then make sure she good.
I hear that. I remember we had that conversation. I feel like it definitely, my relationship with you covers anyone that you deem important in your life.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
Now, the other night we was out and you had one of your mans there.
Oh my God, this nigga.
And he disappeared, came back with a bloody nose. Not really sure what happened to him.
Oh, I found out the story. We can talk about it.
Yeah, we can talk about it after. Or here, whatever you want to do.
No, we can talk about it right now.
But in my mind, my thing was, I don't know this man. And depending on how close him and Guns is, if he want to retaliate for this man, I'ma naturally be involved, but I'm gonna be pissed.
Nah. It was never that type of time. It was more of, first of all, he's
alive.
Cool. He's alive. He's cool. He's a coworker, and
he works with you.
Yeah, this dude is insane. All right, so let's tell a story. We go out to a spot for my birthday. My birthday was in July. We go out to a spot. A bunch of my coworkers is there. He's there. Let's start with the fact that, first off, they told me, yo, be here at this time because we don't want to be waiting for you from that long because we know you coming from Jersey.
Yeah.
So I then took it upon myself to sit in Brooklyn all day because it was in the city, so I could just slide. Not even just slide. I go get a haircut and I go, you know what? I want to make sure I'm on time, so I hop in the cab from Brooklyn all the way uptown to go to this spot on 131st. Whatever. I'm the first one there. I'm already heated.
Yeah, me too.
I'm waiting an hour for these motherfuckers. So I'm hot. Whatever. Him, when I got in the cab, he called me when I got in the cab and was like, yo, brother, I'm on my way up there. I'll meet you there. I said, that's what's up. Then when I got there, he the first one I called. Yo, bro, what's up? Yo, I'm on 34th Street. I'm 15 minutes away.
On 34th Street?
Hey, man, he said I'm 15 minutes away. It ain't make sense to me.
Even though you on a helicopter.
We on 131.
Yeah, that's what the fuck?
I said, okay. An hour goes by. Now he's just not answering the phone. Whatever. Turns out he been in his hood drinking all day, so he's already drunk. He's pre-drunk before he got here.
Man,
whatever. So fast forward, everybody get there. We having fun. We have fun. We go get that section. The section requires us to get a bottle.
Right.
So whatever. So we told him, yo, bro, everybody gonna send you the bread. Just go to the ATM just because you the closest one. Just go to the ATM, not trying to, you know what I mean? Go, whatever, and then whatever. He goes, cool, I'll be right back. 20 minutes go by, the waitress chick come back like, yo, what's up? I gotta get the bottle. And we go,
that nigga ain't come to you?
He ain't give you the bread? Nah. So now we go actively look for him by the ATM. Like, yo, what up? He gone. We disappeared. Didn't see him. Was cool. We went and got the bottle. No problem. Everybody have fun. Night winding down. We leaving. We walk out. Home. As we walk out of the spot, he's walking up to us. Yo, what up, y'all?
Yo, this whole time, I didn't know you was retelling the night. I thought you was telling me what happened to Sunday.
No, I'm gonna tell you. He goes, yo, what happened? He's like, yo, what's good, y'all? We like, I'm telling him what happened because I want to make something clear. I asked him, yo, are you good?
Yeah, I remember that.
He was like, yeah, I'm good. I said, are you sure? And I want to state that part specifically because we was never, retaliating for him was never on the table. But if there was static coming toward him, I'm obviously not going to let nothing happen to him in front of my face. Also, this nigga had a belt wrapped around his neck and his nose was bloody. So I'm like, yo, are you straight? Not because I'm assuming anything is about to jump off. I'm like, yo, bro, you look like fucked up. Do you need a cab or something? Yeah. I'll put you in a cab. What did he do? He said, I'm good, and then just walked away.
Nigga wiped his nose. Oh, nah, because you said, are you sure? He said, yeah. He's like, nah, I'm asking because you got a bloody nose and your belt is around your waist. He go, oh shit, wiped his nose and walked off.
We both said, hey, man.
And we turned around like, what the fuck just happened?
And we said, hey, man. So the backstory was apparently, I guess the ATM wasn't letting him rock. The ATM in there. Remember, it was acting funny for me too. Yeah. So he said he went to a store not too far away. Tried to go to their ATM or whatever, and it wasn't working either. So then he tried to buy something to see if his card was just messed up. And something happened with him and somebody started talking. He turned around. Again, he's drunk as fuck. He turned around like, yo, who the fuck you talking to? Start getting shaking with one nigga. What he didn't realize was that there was 17 other niggas across the street that was with the nigga he was getting shaken with. So when he came outside, they proceeded to beat the holy shit out of him. So
shout out to you, bro.
So when we got him, that was when he said he found the opening, slipped through and booked it. So when he got to us is when he just finished booking it. And again, you would think he would tell us like, yo, these niggas jumped me. Yo. He said none of this.
Man,
he just
said, glad he didn't say that. I ain't got it in me.
This nigga just said, I'm good, and walked away.
Amount of niggas.
Then this motherfucker told us. Was it? I don't know. It's a few blocks away.
You know how dedicated you got to be to come back to the club after you just got jumped?
Bro,
I'm going home, bro. I'm going home, bro.
Then
that nigga said my night ain't ending like that.
But then he told me he went to he somehow lost his phone before he got back to us. He lost his phone.
In this kerfuffle.
Probably.
Why am I saying that word?
He lost his card not working, so he ain't got no bread, ain't got no phone. It tells us none of this when we kept going, are you good?
Yeah.
He said he just walked to Harlem.
He walked to
from
Harlem?
131st.
Well, ain't that far. He was on the west side.
Yeah, he wasn't that far. And then he just fell asleep somewhere by 125th.
What do you mean he fell asleep
He
somewhere?
said he woke up the next day just on on a bench by 125th. Also, this nigga face looked like a fucking baseball. Like his whole mouth was swollen up. He had to wear a mask for like 2 weeks at work. Crazy and whatever. And then I want to be clear in that thing. I think I handled it like a real nigga. I pulled that nigga to the side and I go, yo, bro, listen. This is the second time you went out with niggas, and not that you got into some shit, but you got too drunk. The first time he went out with us, at some point we was just like, yo, where he at? And then the next day when we spoke to him, he was like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I got too drunk, threw up on myself, I ain't want to be embarrassed, so I just left. That night when we was at the spot with the hookah downstairs, He was
on the LES shit.
Yeah, he just dipped off because he threw up on himself or whatever. And I pulled him to the side after the second thing, and I was like, bro, you gotta stop pre-gaming before you come out with us, because clearly you drink too much.
This nigga's a menace to society.
I'm like, I don't want to say you got a drinking problem, but you gotta stop drinking before you come out with niggas.
He's a menace to society, and you should be careful when you go out with him. 'Cause I'm glad you telling me all this shit now, though. If I come and I see him, I'm on alert at all time. Cause what?
Yeah, and that's why we went out again after that.
To wake up? Is it the other shit you invited me to the other day?
Yeah, we went back to the LES shit.
Oh, okay. Where was that? I didn't go.
You didn't go. I don't know where you was at. Oh, you might not have been in town.
True.
But he came, but that day he was like, I'm not pre-gaming. I'm gonna take your advice or whatever. So
please.
what I'm saying is,
waking up on a bench in 125th is wild. We too old for that.
We too old for
I
everything.
had one of those nights, and I don't like it because I don't like being that vulnerable. You feel me? Like,
I mean, he got lucky. He said he woke up, his fucking wallet was wide open on the ground, like all types of shit. He's like, luckily nobody robbed him, but still.
I told you about that. The night I had like that, I was in the Bronx too. Funny enough, what happened was I ain't eat, and I went to this spot, got entirely too drunk. Then my mans gave me 2 nutcrackers, and shit went left after that. I wake up the next morning, my shirt was off, my pants was off, everything folded right next to me, wallet, keys, everything. Nothing was taken out.
Where are you?
This was the FAO days.
Oh, okay.
When I was in
no, I'm saying, but where did you wake up?
In the Bronx, in the lady house. It was a house party.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember the shit. It was on the 6 train line.
You are funny as fuck when you drunk.
Nigga, you are funny as fuck.
Nah. We different types of funny.
Yeah.
Because I remember when you got mad drunk and tried to steal a DJ laptop.
That was that party. That was that party.
Because nigga was like, this nigga got my laptop.
They kept telling me like the stories after. I remember for sure that I threw up that night. I threw up crazy. They called my little brother. They called Blacks. Blacks was like, bro, I'm not coming to get that nigga, bro. I ain't got no car. Blacks was like, I ain't coming to get that nigga. And then all of that shit. But the point of the story was getting that blacked out drunk repetitively. I don't like it.
Bro, we in our 30s. We're not doing that.
Well, I'm not trying to get blacked out drunk ever again.
Yeah, but I'm saying we're in our 30s. That shouldn't even be an option. Like, no.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. When me and my shorty go on vacation, we wildin' if we can.
Nah, I don't know.
And I still got a date with the shrooms, and I still got a date. I got a date with shrooms, ecstasy, and edibles on a controlled environment. Cause I ain't have that. Every time I did edibles, I had to go home. Never did shrooms, but I hear they trippy. Never did ecstasy fully, but I want to do it with my shorty.
Acid tabs, I could get you. Anyway, we talk off here.
Well, I know I got the plug for them. I'm just saying I never did them in a controlled environment.
I'm not doing psychedelics.
And you know how I feel about cocaine.
Yeah, you can't do cocaine. This nigga feel like if I do cocaine, I'm gonna be a crackhead. I know myself.
So that's why, like, I'm glad you canceled the Colombia trip. Cause
nigga said I would have tried cocaine in Colombia.
If I'm in Colombia, why not?
Nigga said I'm gonna get the purest.
Frank, you would have told me. You did shrooms? I can't. I got a date with one of those.
I can't do psychedelics.
So you got a dark mind too, though.
I have a very dark mind. I've dealt with depression for a long time. I feel like my honest to God,
not to be
down,
funny shit, yeah.
Not joking. I feel like I will kill myself if I take psychedelics, because they tell you not to like think like bad shit, and my mind is constantly bad shit all the time, like real twisted, fucked up shit all day, every day. Like this smile is like a mask, like a motherfucker for like my life. And I was like, I can't do psychedelics because I might actually do something to myself.
Man, that's the crazy thing.
I cannot do it. I can't do it. But you know me, I'm not a big drugs person in general.
I got a date. What I learned is when me and my shorty like do that type of shit, we just have a good time. And again, I've never done edibles in a situation where I could relax. I always had to like snap out of it, be alert real quick. Remember that time I drove around the highway 5 times? I was on edibles that night. When I drove on the exit lane
in Jersey,
when we was driving from the Bronx.
Oh, in Jersey, yeah. We somehow got Wasn't we? Did we go to the Bronx accidentally?
No, we was in the Bronx. It was Tati party.
But what
You
night?
met me in the Bronx.
There was one night when we drove to the Bronx accidentally.
I don't remember.
Remember we was on the George Washington Bridge and it was
By
closed or some
ourselves.
shit?
Yeah,
and
I
then we
don't-
realized.
I don't know what we was doing.
I don't know, bro. But nah, you know what else? What we was fucked up was when we took them edibles in Florida. And we was just driving high as hell. Yo, we was fucking high.
See, I
as
don't
hell.
like that. I don't like that I gotta snap out of it quick like that.
The funniest part about that night was about 30 minutes into driving, he go, yo, bro, I just realized I'm driving. Nigga said, bro, I had no idea I was driving
son,
for like 30 minutes.
I was on autopilot, bro. Autopilot. And then because of that, I had to snap back. And I don't like that shit because I feel like I'm breaking the experience.
Oh, my man said, bro, I just realized I was driving after like 30 minutes.
Son, dead ass, bro. You was fucked up too.
I just sleep.
Niggas was like, yo,
I kept falling asleep and waking up throughout the whole ride.
yo, the I forgot the movie. I think it was Super Troopers when dude was like, yo, I just had a crazy dream. And the nigga was like, son, you been driving this whole time. That's what it felt like that night, nigga. 'Cause I was like, I'm thinking mad shit. I'm like, son, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. And I'm functioning. And then you told me like, nigga, you driving. I'm like, oh shit. And then I was like, all right. I snapped back into it.
Yeah.
One more thing. Not one more thing, but we know broke, right? We broke.
Being broke?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've been
absolutely.
broke before.
Absolutely.
We also know hustlers, right?
Yeah.
I seen this. I don't remember where. And if you are listening, and this is from you, shout outs. There was a question asked. You ever been around a situation where you see somebody that's just down on life, down on their luck, but you know in your heart of hearts, like, that ain't gonna be their story. Like they gonna figure it out. They got the dog in them to get them out of this situation.
No.
Huh?
Like, what you mean? Like
Like, you
a
ever
random person?
Not random, like somebody you know.
Oh, come like every random person, and this gonna sound fucked up, but every random person I seen that was just like poor or going through life, I never thought they would get better. Like I was just like,
I ain't gonna lie. Some of them
I wish
homeless
y'all the
niggas-
best, but I didn't expect anything of them.
Some of them homeless niggas, I don't give them the best benefit of the doubt. So,
But like people I know, like perfect example, 2018, horrible year for you.
oh yeah, for sure.
Probably your worst year financially
Definitely
in
the
life.
worst financially in my life.
But I knew that wasn't gonna be.
Yeah, you knew I was gonna get on my
I
feet.
knew you was gonna, because that's just who we are. We got other friends who is just like, we also got other friends where I'm like, I don't expect shit. But
true,
we got
true,
other
true,
friends where it was like they was down and we didn't expect them to stay there. So I guess the answer is yes. I have seen that.
You ever been in a situation yourself where you felt like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it out this way?
Son, yes.
For real?
This happens every other year to me. Like, what are we talking about?
Nah, for real.
It's like, yes, bro. Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes, bro. Some of my years, like I said, I do a good job of smiling through a lot of shit. But there was some of these years where I was just like, I don't know, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, that Queens year for you,
That was bad.
I don't know. Like I ain't think you was not gonna get out of it. Let me just
It
clear
was
that.
just a
Bro,
lot.
It was bad.
It was
bro.
a lot.
I said,
It was a lot. It was a lot.
Damn.
And that all started from going to the casino one night. And this nigga asked me to go to the casino with him weekly. And I'd be like, nah. Because I have trauma from one night going to the casino, put me in shambles for like 3 years. Had me in shambles for like
We had
3
that
years.
conversation the other day. Snoop still ain't get over that. He only lost 200 that night.
I lost
everything.
1700
1750.
that night, and I was just, bro, that was everything I had.
I know. And I said, God damn. Then you really don't go back. Like, you gotta be in the mood. Yeah, it gotta be like it works out.
Like I gotta know for a fact that I don't need this money for nothing else. Like
That's what I'm trying
I
to tell
can't even
people.
fathom a reason I'm gonna need this money. If I can even fathom a reason I'm gonna need this money, I'm not going. I'm not going.
Nah, I definitely was gonna go the other night when we was talking, but I don't know. We got tired, and I was like, I'm the only reason I asked that question though. The getting back on their feet. I believe there are people that just no matter what it is, they will make it out. They will survive. They will find a way.
True.
Those people are usually apparent to others. But the sleepers is who I'm concerned about. Like, who in my life is a sleeper? Who in your life is a sleeper?
What do you mean by sleeper?
That you really don't know. Like, I got a homeboy, right? He lost his mom's. He ain't literally mentally ain't been the same. And we at the top of this podcast we talked about like deaths in the family or whatever. And I'm just looking I'm looking at the landscape of the family as it is, because our matriarch is gone. And I'm in my mind while at the funeral thing, I'm looking like everything good now, because everybody here, we support, we showing love. But I'm like, eventually all of this is gonna go away. Everybody gonna start their lives. Everybody gonna go back to their usual life, right?
Right.
What now happens to the person in this room, whether they say it or not, that's feeding off of this energy? What happens to that person when the energy goes, right? And they don't have this energy to keep them going, because during that time, that's what kept them pushing. That's what kept them going through the grieving process. Now that person's gone. How does this person figure it out that life also has to move on without this new, with this new norm, without this person that's missing? And can they get back on their feet? And can they get back on their feet because that's the type of person they are, or do they need this fuel of energy to get them through it? And that's what I mean by the sleeper. Like, how do you identify? Because I was there trying to figure out who that person is. If that person does involve in my close immediate family, but can I identify it in people? Can you identify it in people that you're around?
I think it just, some people are built for certain things, and sometimes some people are built for certain things that they're not even aware they built for it till they go through it. So I think, like, it's hard to identify that. It just got to be one of those things where the person got to go through a situation to know that. Like, as much, like, I'll say this, as much, and I'm speaking for myself, as much, what's the right word, hassle and drama I have gone through after having my kid, I feel like having my kid was one of the best things that happened to me, because it put me in that situation where it was like, all right, no matter what is going on, I gotta, bro, that having a kid is how I made it through that queen shit.
Right.
Because I was like, I can't stay in this place. I gotta get out of this. I gotta figure something out. And you know, I just feel like that, like, certain things trigger things for certain people. So you just kind of gotta let it rock and see what happens.
I was mentioning, like, you brought up 2018. Like, it was a point where in that year, my pivot point was like, I need help. Like, I got to that point where I was just like, yo, I need help. I ain't gonna make it.
And sometimes it takes getting to that point to realize, like, oh shit, I'm gonna need an assist here to get somewhere. I could get wherever else on my own, but I'm gonna need an assist somewhere.
But the pivot point for me was knowing that I need help. But what do I need help with is the thing that I had to identify, and I still couldn't figure it out.
I think that's honestly a problem we still have to this day, a little bit. Because
I know I need help. Like, I'm fucked up. I need help. I identify that I need help, but I don't know what I need help with. And that's the thing that, like, I don't know where to start. Because then I'll say, yo, like, I went to my mom. I'm like, I'm fucked up. I need help. All right, what do you need? Fuck, I don't know. Let me figure it out. And then in trying to figure it out, I figured out how to get back. And not saying she didn't help, because she did, but I fucked up, and I needed that help. And that's, I think, like, I think people have a hard time getting over there's an ego part to it, obviously, pride and all that, but then there's, like, figuring out the necessities, because everything we think is a necessity Like, I want to live the way I want to live.
Yeah, but not everything is.
Right? But figuring out how to identify those specific things is something that we all, like, I think humans in general have a problem doing. Cause I see like them homeless people, right? And yeah, they be asking for like 25 cents, $1, whatever, get something to eat. Some of them take that money and do whatever they do with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if someone like had the resource to help them, like closing the loop on the politics thing, right? What do we want help with for real? Like, where do we start to solve some of these cultural and economical issues that people are going through? Like, what do I start with? I could give you $1,000. That's $1,000 you don't have. But how are you gonna make that $1,000 work for you? You get what I'm saying?
No, I understand.
There's some shit I just was thinking about. Like, I'm seeing somebody that's down, and I just don't know if you gonna make it out. I don't want to say you not, but there ain't nothing in your life is telling me that you are too. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man, I've got to the point in my life where I wholly agree with the words of Hove when he said, "How can I help if I'm one of them?"
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I live my life. I don't focus on how can I. Let me focus on getting myself to a position where when the people I can affect and help need the help, I can offer it, and then go from there. But sitting here just enthralled and focusing on, damn, I want to be able to help people, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes that gets in your way of you getting the way you need to be to actually do the work to help.
True.
So I focus on that, getting the way I need to be to actually do the helping. I can figure out how to help later.
Mm-hmm.
I just got to put myself in a position to be able to help when that time comes.
Yeah, but is that your thing to do? Like, you figuring out how to help later? Shouldn't that be them? Like, yo, here's how I need help.
Yeah, but same thing, like, we can talk about it, like, with Diddy. Whenever we go, Diddy always help us out. Excuse me, not Diddy.
I was like, who? Oh, Ant.
Our boy Ant. He always help us out. He always hold us down. He always come with advice, any resources we need, whatever. But every time we go to him, what's the first thing he always asks us? What do you need?
Yeah, what do you need?
And then we gotta really sit and think and figure it out. And I'm gonna be the same way. Like, someone come to me for help, like, I need help. Okay, what exactly do you need? And then at that point, it's on you to come to me with a plan and let me know exactly what you need, and I will do what I gotta do to help you.
I think it's better when you come with a plan too, because then it shows that you actually put thought into this and you're not just trying.
But I think it's okay if you originally don't come with a plan. I think sometimes identifying you need help is the first part of the battle. Yeah. And then sometimes you need a little more time to actually figure out what exactly is it you need help with. True that. I think I'm done, bro. It sounds like another one for me. Absolutely, man. It's been a while. I don't remember none of this outro stuff, but I do know we at so here's the thing .pod on Instagram, SHTT pod on Facebook and Twitter, and if social media thing ain't your thing, so here's the thing at yahoo.com. Check out the YouTube, check out the that's my part. So yeah, like, if you want to check it out, we at all available spots for podcasts available to you: Apple, Spotify, Google, which is now Spotify, YouTube, all of that. We there. And the video is gonna be out soon. Once again, sorry for the hiatus. We really had to, like, hunker down and get our situation together. We did. We back. With that being said, I don't know if we're gonna be back in 2 weeks because it's still summertime. I got vacations to go on. But see y'all next month. See y'all next month. But we all coming back. We ain't taking another 3-4 months off. That's absolutely. We definitely we'll be back in a few weeks. We'll be back. We'll make it work. We'll be back in about 3 to 4 weeks, most likely. Yeah. And then from there, we'll go back to our regular schedule. Yeah. But yeah, as always, it's your boy Stiz. It's your boy 2. We out of here. Gang.